Right, let's not waste time. The All Black squad for the end of year tour is out. And mate, I'm going to say it. What are we doing? Reiko Ioane again? Finlay Christie still in there? Razor is playing it safe. And that's not how you build a team that dominates Northern Hemisphere rugby or win a Rugby World Cup. We've been fed with the same recycled ideas since 2019. New faces, sure. But let's not confuse a few fresh jerseys with actual squad development. I mean, look at the squad. Look at this list. Where are the bold calls? Where are the new combinations we should be testing when the stakes are low? Those are the questions. Let's start with Reiko Ioane. I get it, he's an athlete, but how many more years are we going to force him into the squad before we admit this just isn't the right fit for where the modern game is going? Exactly. He had all the tools, speed, strength, good on the break, but what's missing? I know what's missing. Distribution, vision, the ability to link with the outside backs. And at wing, you need to finish, support, dominate the aerial play, and Rieko just doesn't tick those boxes anymore. Look at the northern teams. Wingers they're already managing space, create options, they bring pace and dominate in the air. Rieko is not offering that. And that's not hate, it's performance-based truth. We keep backing him because of past form, not current function. Now that he's back on the wing, his original spot that we thought, cool, he'll exploit again. But to tell you the truth, he hasn't. That's the brutal truth. We all gave him the benefit of a doubt. We said he's not a centre. Put him back out wide on the wing. Now that he's there and he had an opportunity, the impact has been minimal. It's not personal. But this is test rugby. Potential isn't enough anymore. Exactly. You are an All Blacks jersey. That means output, not reputation. If you're not lighting it up out wide, and the centre experiment is already failed. Failed ages ago. But what are we holding on to? That's the question. What are we holding on to? Anyways, let's talk Finlay Christie. I'm just being honest. I don't get it. I'm not a fan of him. Solid player, sure. Test halfback, he's had his opportunity. He's had his shot in 2023 in the Rugby World Cup. I just don't see it, to be honest. His pass is too slow. He doesn't bring tempo. He's not a tactical general. And that's what you need at 9. A tempo setter, not just a survivor. Look, we've got Cortes Ratama, who was there. Warrior Guard too. That's great, but keeping Christie, that's just backing experience over form. But let's talk about the forwards. Shout out to Tavita Mafilo. Finally gets a shot. I mean, big unit, solid scrummager, no ego. But why now? That's interesting because I just seen his name in the squad and I was like, whoa, why now? Whoa. Why not join the Rugby Championship? Exactly. Our forward pack lacks mongrel. I don't care what you guys say about the forwards. You guys are saying, the forwards way better than the back line. Yes, that's true. But what's missing is that mongrel. We lack mongrel. No true enforcers. Xavier carries us every time. Scott Barrett as a captain? I don't rate it. He shouldn't be captain. He should just focus on his game. But overall, the forward pack lacks identity. There's no "we are going to hurt you at every breakdown" energy. That's how we used to win. Razor's playing it safe. I can easily feel it. A few fresh names to keep the press happy. But no tactical gamble, no real message that says we are building towards the Rugby World Cup in 2027. It's a win now mode. And that's dangerous if you are not actually winning. And let's be honest, we haven't been winning consistently. Yeah, we came second in the Rugby Championship. Yeah, we beat the Wallabies back-to-back. Yes, I know, we've got the momentum shift heading into the end-of-year tour, of course. But, it's one solid game, two underwhelming ones, and then, because honestly, we lack rhythm, flow, and identity. That's the truth. This squad doesn't scream, "We're coming north to dominate." It says, "Let's try not to get embarrassed." So that's not All Blacks DNA. Yet, the players are there. We've got Peter Lakai, Wallace Atiti, Simon Barker, Leroy Carter, Will Jordan. That's huge. Some big players, big time players. We've got the ingredients. But what's missing is the execution. There's no game plan. There isn't a game plan. Because I don't know what game plan we are using at the moment, because there's just no game plan. I'm just being honest. 100%, look, is this the players' issue? I think our players need to step up. At the end of the day, it's just systems, mindset, selection. We used to be feared because we punished every mistake. Now, we hope for brilliance. That's not how dynasties are built. No, seriously. Let's talk about talent being ignored. Let's get into this. I mean, where is Leo Willie? He was electric against France in that series. Now he's vanished. He's been tearing it up for Otago and the NPC. Physical, mobile, great over the ball. He's exactly the loose forward we need. Yet, nothing. And then another potential player that Razor could have given him a shot. I mean, we've got Dylan Pleacher, Otago halfback, one of the most composed and consistent young nines in the NPC this season. Crisp pass, smart, controls tempo, plays like a true nine. Why not give him a shot? Yeah, why not give him a shot? And then there's Shave Yaki. I mean, he's got the size, he's got the boot, composed, reads the game like a 10 from fullback wing. That's a weapon we are ignoring. And don't sleep on Caleb Tangitau. I mean, rangy winger, legit X-factor, beats defenders, electric in space. Isn't that what we need out wide? Imagine him, pairing up with Leroy Carter. Ooh, two speedsters. Wow. Why are we not blooding him now? This is what makes it frustrating. I mean, the NPC level is packed with talent, but no one's pulling the trigger. I understand, it's international level. I mean, NPC is different. It's far different. Of course, it's different level. But we've got so many talent. Other countries, Ireland, South Africa, France, they use domestic comps to find game breakers. We are recycling the same combos from 3 years ago. We need depth. And we need to build on trust. And that comes from giving guys real minutes, not chucking them on with 10 to go when the game's done. Be bold, be tactical, back form, not just names. This tour, It shouldn't be about proving ground. It's about blending youth with veterans. Test them in hostile environments. That's how you build a team that dominates, not one hoping for a miracle. We don't need miracles. We need execution. We need a game plan, like I mentioned. We need a game plan, a solid game plan. We need structure, discipline, physicality. That's what wins the big games. But my final thought, overall, this squad isn't terrible, but it's not bold either. And that's the most dangerous place to be. Stuck between win now and build later. Either you are setting the standard or you are chasing one. And the All Blacks, we don't chase, we lead. Until we get back to that, we'll be having the same conversation every year. So let's hope this tour gives us some answers, because if it doesn't, it's going to be a long road to the World Cup in 2027. Anyways, comment below. What do you guys think of Scott Robinson's selections? You guys happy? Is this the team to win us the end of year tour in 2025? I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear your guys' thoughts. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more rugby content. Keep supporting your rugby teams and keep the rugby spirit alive. And we'll see you in the next video.